Coming back to the point of making pickles, it is a big, I must tell you, it is a big festival, I must say, because uh, in this rented house, the kitchen may be big for people who think it is big. But I always said the kitchen is fairly good, big enough, but for me, I need at least 20 by 20 kitchen, because when I tell all these things, you'll understand. Or you should have a work area to do all this frying. So I just went and bought all the stuff to do pickle. So I finished making manga tukku, manga pishral, nellika urga, nellika tukku, sambar powder, rasam powder, vattakondu powder, pitla powder, puliyodara powder, dosa mulaga podi, dosa coconut chutney powder. All these things will last for next year, till next December, provided you fry it well and do it. And plus all these nellika and all of this, and I have kept separate some of the nellika to do gooseberry candy, with some pepper and all things to do. It will look like mandare, to be frank. People who all know how to make mandare, they understand how to do it. So I finished. So bottom line, the hall was flooded with vegetables and fruits, and because I don't have place in the kitchen, so everything I have to put a big sheet on the cot and segregate. I'm very particular about things. I have to segregate everything separate, separate, separate. Which need to be cut first has to be cut first. So we call we call it vaazhapoo. Here they call vaazhapoo. In Kerala we call it kodambu or vaazha koombu, the flower, the banana flower. So that I had bought, and then taking that, we had to remove the kallan from that and cut it and put in the curds. Now I had the rest, everything is over now. Now I have only left with, we call it vaazha pindi, means vaazha tandu, or the stem of vaazha. So basically, I was so tight with all this work, and almost today I can say I finished frying my uh, rice, red rice, which we buy from. I'm buying only from Amazon, through Amazon, because here you don't get all what we eat in Kerala. So it is called Nyavara rice. So Nyavara rice I washed and drained, and then I put it for drying. First at night I put it in the cot. Matlab, I have to spread a huge sheet on the cot. On top of that, so one dhoti. On top of that, this rice. Put the fan full speed. Only this is the only time I use fan. Then morning I have to go and dry it in the sun, little by little, little by little, because I have dogs there, and the dust opposite house, the house is being constructed, so terrible dust is coming inside. They are reconstructing the unfinished buildings, so too much of dust is coming inside the house, which cannot be, you cannot help it, part of development. So then we had some snakes, I have to rush and help people to help them, to not get bitten by the snake. It was a huge cobra. So all these things were happening here, and so all these things are over. And now once I finish all these things, I have to get back to my stitching, because only this December, the whole of December I can stitch, because here I tell you, most of the plug points doesn't work here. Only few points work here, So as I told you, last summer, this April, this 2025 April, I put one cooler in the landing where my dogs sleep. They don't get in the room. And in my bedroom, one cooler I put. But sound came and my cooler gone. So 9,000, 9,000, 18,000 worth cooler is gone. It's all because of this substandard wiring done for the house construction, and no supervision was done during the house construction, because when you give things to builders, that is what they do. They take money from you and then they do whatever they want. That's the main reason I always tell, I have to watch my cottages being done by myself, because my husband is terribly allergic to cement and dust, so he cannot be of any help to me. So I have to do everything myself. So shortly that will also happen. I will not let anybody know now, but there's a good news I got from the so many of this news thing, that Karnataka and Tamil Nadu has come with a new rule that the owners should not take more than 2 months rent as advance. That's a good thing. That's a very good thing, because what happens is they take a huge amount from us as advance, because we never had any problem with 6 houses where we stayed, because we paid the rent and we paid the advance. The owners used to keep the advance separate, you know and they'll say, from this money, madam, that's a little bit of interest is coming, we are using it, little interest, whatever in 6,000 4,000 rent means, you can imagine what would have been the advance amount. But the moment we vacate, immediately, without even hesitating, they'll take only the painting charges, and then immediately they'll give back the what do you call, the advance. So 6 houses, we never had any problem with our owners, and even now they're telling, nobody will keep the house like you, Radhika. So bottom line, this is was holding me back from taking vlogs. And of course, I could have shown you all this powder. I don't do that, because I don't know, my amma always used to say, Swami சாப்பாடு போடுறதும் நாமல் சாப்பிடுறதும் அது வந்து வெளியில யாருக்கும் சொல்ல காட்ட வேண்டாம். It's no necessity. Maybe later date, when I move to my land, I will start an outlet. Of course, I will start an outlet, and that time, yes, people will come and eat and go. But that also, again, I don't think I'll be displaying it unless the customers want me to do it. So that is what was holding on me, from putting blog. Not that because I don't have anything to talk. I have so much to talk about Swami and my experiences. And also, I tell you very clearly, I don't allow anybody inside the house, because it is Mahameru is there, Sri Chakra is there, Shivalinga is there. So as a Brahmin, my duty is to tell, please don't come inside the house, because they're eating non-vegetarian, they don't take daily bath. So I don't allow anybody inside. It's a rented house, but I have my own limitations, right? Just because I'm paying rent doesn't mean I should say you can come inside. So we are also, by December end, I have to go and look for some houses in the outskirts of Karnataka, which will suit us, especially my husband, who's asthmatic. So he must get some lovely breeze and not a junk, he doesn't want to be in a congested area. That's the reason he's staying in a senior home where he's got plenty of air circulation is there. So, and my daughter can also come easily. Here she's not able to come, because each time she comes, she has to carry all her cameras, and all the camera lenses are very expensive. It's not 1 or 2,000, it's very expensive. And one small scratch in a lens, gone case, So that's the reason she doesn't come here. So once I move to Karnataka, definitely it'll be easy for her to come. And anyway, we were staying only for time being here, because we have sold Raigota property and we have to stay for 3 years. And within 3 years, if we had got a place, better place, would have gone there. Better place, matlab land, agricultural land. Yeah, and my agricultural research is going on. So now I have to go to Kerala, my native, to do the research on tube routes. Tube routes, I have to do a research. So I'll be going in February, and provided subject to I'm getting the tickets properly, because without a confirmation ticket, I don't travel. And otherwise everything is fine, everything is going on well, except for the rains. I'm so scared. And water, of course, as I told you, it's so pathetic that I have only 500 liter tank upstairs, and 4,000 liter comes to the tank, 4,500. So 6,000 minus 4,500. Every 25 days, the tractor guy is taking back 4,500 minus 1,500. So, sorry, 4,500 liter he's giving me, the rest he's taking. Out of 6,000, we get minus 4,500. So that is what is happening here, and no ways anybody can help it, because we can't force anybody for anything. And as I told you, everybody cannot be like me, because I've been using my old drums, my agricultural drums, but unfortunately all became started leaking, because it was completely open in the sun and started leaking. And so I couldn't use it now. I have to, as planned, we couldn't go to Raikotai to give all these drums and so much dresses for the children and so many things, to give to them. I couldn't go because due to so many reasons I couldn't go. So myself and my husband, we are planning, maybe sometime during January, because they'll be happy if you go in the first week of January. So poor things, no, children will be so happy. Or I think they have a vacation during December for 12 days. Because if I go on a weekday, children will say, no, auntie, neenga varna, naanga irukkan, neenga varcha, like that they will say. So I do that. Anyway, my hunt for a beautiful place, a lovely house to stay, shift from here is on. And because I can't suffer like this, 3 years I've been suffering the rainy season like this. There is no response from the owner to do something permanently to, as I always say, we don't believe in a temporary solution. We believe in a permanent solution. So if that doesn't happen, it's very tough to live in a place. And how long can I'm 67, my husband is 76. So we can't sweep and swab all the water from every rainy season. All the water will come to the stairs, and we have a hell a lot of furniture here, all costly furnitures, and all the furnitures. Moreover, my fridge is there. So can you believe I put raincoat over the fridge? I have put a raincoat and covered the fridge, entire fridge, this thing, during night time. You know why? Because suppose I sleep off and the rain starts and the water splashes and comes down, my fridge will go. So anyways, kartham bhoktam, whatever the other people do. And also there is one rule that, I have seen so many houses in Karnataka. Houses, matlab, I have just contacted some people, but I don't want to trouble the tenant who's staying in the house. It is unfair to go and interfere with their privacy. So that is unfair, which I will also not allow. When I am going to vacate the house, I will not allow anybody to come and see the house. After I vacate the house, the people who want to come and see the house, they can see the house. But not whilst I am living here. That is pakka. There's a rule is also there. If the owners are pestering you for that, you can go and file a case. That's what they say now. The new rule has come. I'm so happy. I'm very happy because taking so much of advance from a person, and then to return back the advance, they say this, you damage this, you damage that, everything is, they try to control, they try to cut down all the things from you. So now the rule says, if your rent is 10,000 rupees, you have to pay only 20,000 rupees as advance. If the owners are asking you more than 20,000 rupees, you can report. So good. I am so happy that the rental issue is coming to practice in Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. That way, so many people will be power. How many people are suffering to pay advance amount? Rent itself, people are struggling. At the same time, such a huge amount as advance. It's very tough. It's very tough. So with that note, I think I'll back off because I still have to do a lot more. And in between, I thought I'll just come and do all these things. And so my research on long ivy gourd has come through very well. And since I cannot, climb it up, I'm trying to control the growth here. So I have succeeded in that long ivy gourd propagation. So that's it for now, and most probably after I finish all my things, etc. Because see, now I have to wash all the grocery plastic containers, grocery that like you put that tur dal, what do you call, yeah, kadalaparippu, thoraparippu. I say u dal, k dal, kadalaparippu means I say u dal, k dal, p dal, and moong dal. All those things. Now all groceries have to store for another 6 months or another, wherever. Even if we shift, we carry it with us. So for that I have to wash all the plastic containers and then go and dry it up and bait them because it'll fly away. It'll fly and go away. My tarpaulins went away. So the same way I have to stand there till this get like kind of get the warmth of little sun. Whenever the little bit sun is coming, I just dry them up, and now I'll be busy with all those things. And all that, I should start back my baking. I had stopped it long back. Eggless cakes, eggless pastries, eggless things I bake. So I have to start, but here I can't do anything because, as I told you, none of the plug point are working. And if you put your plug, the thing in that, it will say "tho" sound. That means that bad it is. Even to put my ironing clothes, I'm so scared to insert it. My husband says, don't do it because it may worst come, your iron box will go. That horrible it is. And what happens is, when the rain comes, all the water is dripping through the wall. It is damping the whole entire wall, so that what happens is, of course it is damping the wiring also. That is why it is bursting. Otherwise, how should it burst? I stayed in 6 houses. No bursting like this. Everybody is complaining here. And water will never come. Upstairs, 2 bathrooms, no water. Water will, the first bathroom, no water will come. We are not using that all. We just, that is only a bedroom. It is not whitewashed. My owner had a mind to open it and give it the last minute. So that bedroom I'm using, because if I sleep in the other bedroom, I can't sleep at night. Because a neighbor fellow who comes at 11:30, 12:30, you Rama, he keeps talking up to 2:30, 3 o'clock in such a loud voice, I can't even sleep. That's the main reason my husband said I will not stay here, because he get disturbed sleep, So we take a house for our living peacefully, not for sound, blah, 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 sound. Otherwise, I could have gone and stayed in some other place, right? Why I chose a place very isolated? I could have stayed in Bangalore itself. Plenty of houses in Bangalore. My friends' houses just locked up. I could have gone and stayed there. But we wanted a very quiet place. But anyway, now the place is developing and we don't intend staying here. That is one part. And so that is it. So got very busy with all those things, and my agriculture studies is going. That's also on one side. Now to completely study about the root. One of the things which is just going out of, it's extinct, almost extinct. So I'm traveling to Trivandrum, my native, in February, to bring it back, and hopefully by Swami's grace, elders' blessings, and Guru Kripa, we will definitely spot a better place where I can do better, and moreover, I can sing to my heart's content, because here I can't even sing. I can't even ring the bell. I can't sing. I can't do bhajans. So I don't blame anybody, because everybody has got their own their mode of work. So I don't want to put the blame on anybody. So as well, I put the blame on me. So we are not fit for such places, so we have to move from here. We are weird. My husband says we are weird, so let us move. So that's it. That's all for now. And don't ever feel that why I have not come to the blog, because it's mainly because of this. I'm so scared whenever I hear a forecast telling that, it says rains are possible. I'm so scared. We ready with tarpaulins of clothes and this and that, no sleep. Whole night I'll be sitting near the door. If a little bit of water come, I can take it. Sleepless nights. This rainy season, I have sleepless 3 years. Now the 4th year I'm struggling here. Nobody want to understand. And I don't like any temporary solution. This is like penny wise and pound foolish. Instead of spending 25,000 rupees, you spend 5,000 rupees, and then later, no issue. Again the water will come. You have to reinforce pakka, then the water will not come, right? The same way, everything has to be done in the proper way. You cannot say, I put my child in a better school, and I can't afford to do this. Means who asked you to put your child in a better school? There are plenty of government schools. Whatever is your capacity, make them do, make them learn, right? So I don't know. These days, I don't know. People are so weird. They have their family. They bring in their family problems to the tenant. We have hell a lot of issues. We don't tell anything. So maturity contains maturity. So anyways, I apologize for not having shooted or having shot even one video. It was hectic. The hall was full. Now only it's at least presentable, because everywhere, one side gooseberry, one side vadathandu, one side vadapu, and one side carrot for carrot kheer, one side for my pickle making side, that all those things. It is like hectic, because I do all this thing only at night. Daytime I cannot do. Only at night it will be very quiet, because all the masalas have to be ground, and there are no exhaust fans also not there. So you will just suffocate. You will start suffocating. So that's why I told my husband, please don't come here till I finish all this powdering, all those things, because he gets this smell, he gets this asthmatic problem. So that's it for now. Keep enjoying life. Make life a celebration. Please make life a celebration and enjoy. Thank you, Sarah.